Hey guys, what's up? It's Steph, and today we're here with a especially fun video. This is something I've been planning ever since, it sounds so stupid, it was something I've been planning ever since I found out that I got hired on at the store that I'm working at, and I've been really excited to make. It sounds so stupid, but I've just been really excited for this specific idea. But so let's just jump right into it. So, as you know, when you work places, you get paid for doing that. And it's so cool. The first week I got paid after 3 weeks of being there. I got paid. And after all the adult things I needed to get done and all the adulting stuff, I had about $60 left. And I thought, great. I can set $20 of it to be spent on books and I'll save the rest. Well, plans fell through. Let's go through what I got, shall we? In order of me getting them. So, we're gonna have to jump to the books first. And the first book I got is one that I ranted and raved about. Like, not ranted, I raved about last month. And that is Eat, Brains, Love by Jeff Hart. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. If you follow my Instagram, you can find, which links will be down in the description below. Like, you can see all, like, whenever I get, like, book mail, I will, like, post in my story of me struggling to open it and then, like, telling you a bit about the book and stuff. And then referring you to YouTube because I'm self-promoting garbage. But anyway, I got an old library copy of Eat, Brains, Love, and you can tell it has all the stickers. When I first got here, there was a sticker on the Eat, and it was, like, so infuriating me. I was, like, so careful to try and, like, peel it off without getting any stickies on it. There's a little bit of sticky left, but I, like, got it mostly off. There's, like, just a tiny hint of residue. Otherwise, it's such a nice copy. I'm so sad they put discarded. You don't deserve that. I will cherish you and I will love you. You will never be discarded from me. I love you so much. I was so happy to find this book. It was just about $4 and it was the free shipping. And like I said, it's an old library book. I saved it. I love giving old books a new home. I'm so happy to have you in my life. I'm so happy. Next up, because I work at different comic book conventions as a vendor and different conventions like comic books and craft sales and things like that. Of course, I got some comic books. A lot of them. Let's go in order of what I got. Well, mostly in order. Because the first thing I got, which I found out about this the day before I went, that they started making a freaking Goosebumps comic book starting last month. Goosebumps is a comic book now. Y'all know my obsession with Goosebumps. You know how I have almost every single book in the first series in a shelf in my hallway. Almost every single one. I'm missing one or two. That's all I have left because I actually got another one, so it's down to one or two left that I don't have. I have VHS movies of Goosebumps. I have DVDs. I love Goosebumps so much, and when I found out they were doing a comic book, I needed it. I needed it really bad. And so I have, see which ones, this is the original cover. And it is called Monsters at Midnight. And this is the variant cover, which is so much freaking cooler. And not only that, apparently there's another variant cover as well. I only knew about these two, but when you look inside, it shows you that there is another variant cover, which the guy that was there didn't have. I'm just happy he had both of these, and now they're mine, and I love that I have them in my life, and I cannot wait for the next installment, because this was a really good starter, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. Really, really excited. Next up is from an awesome vendor who is, like, sat right next to us. We see him all the time. He's really cool. I got some comic books off of him, and it's so freaking awesome, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think this one is also with him. Alright, yep, okay. So, first of all, have I told you guys who my favorite superhero is? Because y'all should know it's Hawkeye, okay? And you know how hard it is to find good Hawkeye merchandise and Hawkeye comic books? It is very hard. But somehow I managed to walk out of there with so many Hawkeye things. Like, my heart was full and I felt like crying. So first up, I have a number one of one of the Hawkeye series. I have a few more of these in my other comic book box, which, if you guys want to see me going through, like, my main comic book box, leave a comment down below because I would love to go through my comic book box because I need to get another one because it's very full and I don't even have a place to put these comics. So right now they're just resting in a very safe location until I can get another box. This one, of course, because I ship it so hard. Like, how dare the MCU promote Bruce Tasha? No, I love that ship too. It's cute, but this will always be my number one. Tasha for the win. Anyway, I got this Avengers Assemble comic. Because I love Aquaman, and who doesn't love Harley Quinn, I got this awesome, I believe this is a variant cover. Yeah, it's a Harley Quinn variant cover of an Aquaman comic book. I got a freaking amazing, I always hear about these, but I've never actually seen one in person. But now I actually own one, and as a Hawkeye versus Deadpool comic, like, yes, I am so psyched for this. I love this pairing. Like, I've always seen, like, little snippets of like, them two interacting in comics. And like I said, I've seen, like, Hawkeye vs. Deadpool on the internet, but I've never seen one in physical person, and now I own one in physical person, and I'm so happy. Next up, we have from the Rebirth series, we have a Flash comic book, and yeah, this is a #1. So, yeah, I love the Flash too. I'm so happy. Alright, next where they start to get a little bit out of order. Okay, no, these are still in order. Alright, so I have a Marvel #1, Sam Wilson, Captain America, Steve Rogers, Captain America, The America's Generation. And you can see in the background we have Bucky right there too. I am so happy with this. Captain America. I have so many Captain America comics, y'all don't even know. And so, that section in my box is so big, like, I really can't put this away right now just because of how much. This is the first, I believe this is the first one I have where it also has, like, Sam Wilson as Captain America. So I'm, like, really stoked for that. Next up, we have another #1 Hawkeye comic book. The guy had 2 different covers, but I ended up getting this one because it just looks so much cooler because they're in, like, the old school Hawkeye, like, outfits, you know. The other one I think was, like, a newer style, but this one just looks way cooler, and plus they're in action poses. Hawkeye for the win! And lastly, we have another one with Hawkeye on the cover, but it's like a little zoom takeover. So, it's Ant-Man is a little zoom, and, like, it's kind of reminiscent of, like, the real reason I got this is because it's reminiscent of the cover for an Avengers comic book that I really, really want. I believe it's #2 something. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't have it, like, next to me right now. But it's like the one where, like, it's like the scene in Civil War where he's firing the arrow. You see Ant-Man on the tip of the arrow being like, ready to go, man. And that's like, I want that cover so bad. But and then I found this in the Zoom and I was like, that's adorable, and it's Hawkeye, I need it. So it's mine now. Next up on books, we have The Symptoms of Being Human, which I'm already about 100-something pages in, and I love this book. This book features a gender-neutral character who is struggling with fitting in after moving to a new school, struggles with bullying, struggles with, like, not coming out to her parents because dad is this important political figure, and, like, there's so much in this book. I really, really like it so far. Like, I'm so stoked for it. And I found this through, I believe it was an Epic Reads vlog. It was just, like, lightly mentioned, and, like, what really drew me to it is, like, there was, like, the gender-neutral character. And, like, you don't really see that in YA, and you don't really see it a lot. Although it's starting to come up more and more, which is really awesome representation, guys. But, like, it was something I'd never really, like, heard of in like a standalone or a book or anything. So I was like, I really want to check that out. And I finally got my opportunity to pick up this book. And, like, okay, let's look at the dust jacket because, like, so pretty purple lightning bolt. And like you got the inside where it's like green and then Akira's purple. I love that. I love that so much. I really love Riley's character. I really love, like, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really, like, there's some good humor in here. It's really good. I don't want to say too much about it yet because I'm, like, not even that far, like, too far into it yet. There's, like, 300-something pages. Like I said, I'm, like, in the first third of the book. And I'm really liking it, guys. And it's so cool to have this representation of someone who, like, goes back and forth between feeling more masculine and feeling more feminine, which, if you don't know about gender neutrals, but basically they don't identify as one set gender. How do they describe it in the book? In the book, it's described as a dial, where some days it's leaning more towards masculine and other days it's leaning more towards feminine, and sometimes it's just kind of in between. And I think it's a really interesting take. Granted, this isn't how everyone who is gender neutral feels, or how they, like, choose to identify their feelings of how what they identify as on the day-to-day, or however. I'm not the person to talk about this, but I'm just trying to explain it to anyone who may not know. And if I'm giving a really terrible explanation, there is Google, my friends. It'll probably help you out more than I can. But I'm really enjoying this book, and I plan on doing a book talk about it. I know it's gonna sound annoying to keep asking you guys to leave comments down below, but if you really do want to see me do a book talk on this book, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. Or if you have read this book, tell me in the comments below, because I'm really enjoying it so far, and I want to know if you guys have read it or if you've heard of it. If you guys think the same thing, if you think good things, if you think bad things, let's have a little discussion down in the comments. That'd be fun. Finally, it just arrived today, like maybe an hour before filming this video. that's just because we didn't check the mail until like really late, but that's not the point. That's not the point here. I have the TV show edition because I am trash. Midnight Crossroads, which is the first in a trilogy, and is also what the series Midnight Texas is based off of. Yeah, hype! I've been wanting to read this forever. The only, like, thing I have about this cover is why is Chewie not on the cover? I do not see him amongst the cast of characters, and what the hell? NBC, I do not approve. Where is Chewie? Why isn't he standing over there with Joe, or why isn't he somewhere on this cover? Where is Chewie? Where is he? I need him on this cover and in my life. Okay. I love his character. How dare you not put him on this cover? How dare you, NBC? I don't know if you had anything to do with this, NBC. Please don't, like, sue me or anything. But how dare you? But this TV series, if you haven't watched it, the entire first season, like, none of this is Spawn, by the way. Not hashtag non-Spawn. It's not sponsored at all, by the way, although that'd be really cool. Sponsor me, Midnight Texas. Sponsor me. If you want to see the entire series, it's on Hulu. I don't think it's on Netflix yet. Probably check it out online. Don't they have like those things on their websites where they're like, you can watch full episodes here? Yeah, if you haven't watched this show, I really recommend it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, although there were some things I didn't like. Sometimes the pacing was like, it's too convenient, like it moved too conveniently fast and other things like that. But I think that was just the time restriction, and plus this is the very first season. It's the first time that like getting into this. But I really enjoy this. I love the characters. As I mentioned before, Joe and Chewie are some of my faves. Okay. And, like, Fiji, also, Bobo, like, the characters are all great. I love them so much, and their dynamics, and it's just, I love it, and I've been wanting to read the book, because, like, if it's translated like this on TV, I wonder if, like, how it will be in the books, because this author also wrote, it was a CW show with vampires. I can't think of it. There were so many vampire shows on the CW, but, like, she also wrote one of those shows, and that was another show I was, like, really interested in, but I never got to watch. I want to watch it soon, because it's on Netflix, I think. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but, anyway, I really want to see what her writing is like, because I've never really read her books, but she's getting, like, this, I don't know how many TV shows she's had before this. Like I said, she had the one vampire one, and now she's gotten, Midnight Texas, and, like, the way they left off season 1, I'm so hyped for season 2. When is it coming? Can we get that announcement, NBC? Has that been released yet? Someone tell me. I'm struggling not knowing. I need it in my life. I need it back. I need it back. But yes, I'm so excited to read this book, and I'm so excited it's mine. This is a used book, by the way, and it looks almost brand new. The description says it's, like, lightly read by the first user. Like, first user, like a computer. Like, by the first owner. But if you look at the spine, there's literally no creases on the spine. It's like it hasn't been read at all, and it's just like, I'm so happy to have you. I'm so happy. That's all I've got for you guys today. It's just a haul video. You're gonna see all this stuff in the, my end of the month video, which, sorry about that. I just got really overly hyped to kind of do this. I won't go into as much detail in the end of the month video, the kind of wrap up video. So I'll just do like a kind of quick run through. I won't do it, like, this was more to go into detail and just kind of show things. I'm sorry for showing stuff off. That, like, God, I'm such a douche. I'm just, like, really excited. I want to share with you guys some of these things, and, like, do you guys like the comic books? Like, I've talked about comic books on my channel before, but I've never really shown comic books on my channel before. Do you guys like comic books? I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. Do you guys like, are you guys interested in any of these books I picked up? Like I said, this one, I made a book talk on it. If I didn't link it before in the icon, you can check it out in the icon or the description down below, because I'm self-promoting trash. This one I mentioned in my LGBTQ plus books that I want to read, and once again, link or in the description where if you want to watch that video, where there's quite a few other books I want to read. I'm happy to be knocking some books off of that list, so I'm really excited. And then this one I've just been wanting forever, and I was gonna buy it like a month or two ago, but then I ended up getting a couple other books instead, and my willpower is weak AF, so, but it's finally mine now. And if I enjoy this, I am going to pick up the other 2 books. Even if I don't enjoy it, I'll probably just pick up the other 2 books because I want to read them really bad. And, like, I'm already considering myself trash for this series because of how, like, much I loved the TV show. Like, me and my friend, once again, shout out to Ness. It's one of those shows we'll, like, talk right back, like, either during or, like, right after the episode, like, dude, did you see the thing? Can you believe the thing that happened? They did the thing. Did you see that thing? And it's just, like, it's fun. I love it. I love fandoms. I love, like, making theories and talking about stuff, and it's just really fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry I've been rambling, but yeah. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm gonna shut up now. I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later.